The Loud House Revamped Chapter 8 and 9. Chapter 8 Sleuth or Consequences. It starts with me and Very arriving at the Loud House and we head in and up to Lincoln's room. We go in and we get a surprise. Lincoln is dressed up in a costume next to a poster of one of his favorite superheroes, Ace Savvy. Me, Lincoln? Lincoln, I'm not Lincoln today. I'm Ace Savvy, the world's savviest crime fighter. A man of few words, and fewer emotions. Except for today. Dancing with excitement because today is the day of the big Ace Savvy comic book convention. Yet. Me, right on. I forgot that was today. Very, Ace Savvy must really be awesome. Lincoln, he is. Stoically again and now to call my trusty sidekick. Breaks out walkie-talkie One-Eyed Jack, this is Ace Savvy. Clyde, dressed in his costume this is One-Eyed Jack. Just putting the finishing touches on my costume. And when it's ready, I'll be keeping one eye out for crime. Pulls an eye patch over his glasses and lets go, causing the impact to smack the lens of his glasses. Ow. Lincoln, roger that. I'll meet you at 4 o'clock when it's time to. Bursts out of room, deal out some justice. Pulls out a deck of cards that spill all over the floor. Dang it. Me, you'll get it Lincoln. It takes practice. But I think your sisters minus Lainey would laugh at you because of your costume. Let's fix that. Me and Very make a whole new costume for him. Lincoln now looks more like Ace Savvy. Me, there. Now you look perfect. Very makes a mirror of water and Lincoln is ecstatic. Lincoln, this is awesome. I look just like Ace Savvy. Thank you JD. Me, you're welcome buddy. Cuts to outside of Lincoln's room. Lola, okay ladies, once he's out of his room, get ready. Luna, tries hard not to chuckle I feel bad for him wearing something as ridiculous as that. Lori, I'm sure he can handle our teasing. It's just a silly outfit after all. Lincoln, Ace Savvy assemble. Bursts out his door. Lola, mocking hey girls. Get a load of this. Luna, whoa, sincere, rad costume, bro. Lana, cool. Lori, that is literally the best costume I've ever seen. Lainey, your costume is awesome, Lincoln. Lola, wait, what? Weren't we supposed to make fun of? Lana nudges her elbow on Lola, ow. Lincoln, I can't wait to go to the convention. It's my first one. A dream come true. Were you guys waiting for me so that you could tease me? Luan, to be frank, we were about to, but after seeing this, you sure shut us up. Lynn, your costume is awesome, man. I mean if you had underwear worn outside of it then yeah, it would look lame. Lincoln, nervously yet. I mean, totally lame, right? He. Me and Very made the costume for Lincoln. We figured we could make it look 100% authentic. Luna walks up to Lincoln and pats his shoulder. Luna, have a good rockin' time there, buddy. Lincoln, I will. Ace Savvy, jumps towards the stairs, away whoa. Trips and falls down the stairs, god oblarga ow ouch crud danjit we rather semana stairs? Thump. The sisters look down the stairs with concerned looks on their faces. Luna, worried are you okay, bro? Lincoln, I'm okay. Dad conveniently broke my fall. Lynn Sr., in agony, my back, my leg, my everything. Me, by the way Lainey, how's control over your powers coming along? Lainey, they're great. I now have full mastery over them. Lincoln's comic books provided me the answer. Love is the key as well as concentration. Very, way to go Lainey. Me, you're a fast learner, Lainey. Lincoln comes back up the stairs. Lincoln, I'll be with you in a second. I've got to use the bathroom. Me, okay. We'll wait out here. Lincoln enters the bathroom, water from the toilet gushes out. Lincoln, screams, what they? Lainey, what happened to the bathroom? Me, so this is what happens when a toilet gushes water. Very, it's not a pleasant sight. I go downstairs to get Lincoln's sisters. Me, girls? We have a little situation with the toilet. It's clogged. The other sisters rushed upstairs and see all the water. Lori, you're right. The toilet is literally clogged. Lynn, but how? Lola, I bet it was Lincoln. The sisters minus Lainey, Lucy, Lana, Lisa, Lily, me and Very, all glare at Lincoln. Lincoln, what makes you think I did it? Luan, maybe because you made more clogs than a Dutch shoe factory. Laughs during rimshot. Me and Very laugh with her. Me, good one Luan and Lincoln. I'm only laughing at Luan's joke. Cut to a few flashbacks of Lincoln clogging the toilet. Flashback number 1, Lincoln is scraping his gross dinner into the toilet. Lincoln, so long, liverwurst loaf. Flushes the toilet only for it to back up. Lola, bursts in. I'm telling Dad. Flashback number 2, Lincoln is holding an embarrassing sweater his mother made him. Lincoln, Mom can't make me wear you if she can't find you. Flushes it down the toilet only for another clog to occur. Lola, bursts in. I'm telling Dad. Flashback number 3, Lincoln is pouring a bunch of CDs into the toilet. Lynn Sr., off-screen. Has anyone seen my CDs? I gotta practice for karaoke night. As Lynn Sr. practices his singing, Lincoln flushes them down the toilet only for the obvious to happen. Lola, bursts in. I'm telling Dad. End flashbacks. Lincoln, all true. But this time, it wasn't me. I swear. Me, I believe you, Lincoln. Lori, JD, did you not remember all the times Lincoln clogged the toilet? Me, I've lived here for 2 weeks and I wasn't here to witness all those times. Lori, oh. You have a point there. Lola, whatever, I still think Lincoln did it and I'm telling Dad. Lainey then forms a cage made of vines around Lola. Lola, hey. Let me out of here, Lainey. Lainey, sorry, Lola, but not this time. Lincoln, angry, I'm sick of you babbling me out. I'll tell Dad. Lola, no. I will. Now let me out of here. Lainey, no. In the kitchen Lincoln approached Lynn Sr. Lincoln, Dad? Lynn Sr., what's wrong son? Ooh. I love your ace-savvy costume, son. Did you make it? Lincoln, thank you Dad, but no I did not. JD and Very made it for me. Anyway, I came here to tell you that someone clogged the toilet. Lynn Sr., what? Did you do this Mr. Flush my CDs down the can? Lincoln, no. I didn't do it. I swear. Me, he's telling the truth Mr. Lynn, and Lainey couldn't have clogged the toilet because she only uses the bathroom to brush her hair. She told me so herself. Lynn Sr., that's true. But someone did it. Toilets just don't clog themselves. Until one of you fesses up, everyone but Lincoln and Lainey are grounded. The sisters minus Lincoln and Lainey complain. Me, I have a plunger in my hands. You need this plunger Mr. Lynn? Lynn Sr., ah. Thank you JD. I hand it to him. Lana, grabs the plunger and busts out an even heavier plunger known as Big Bertha. Forget that pitiful plunger, Dad. This is a class 5 clog. You're gonna need Big Bertha. Very, wow. Lana's quite the little handyman. Me, when it comes to the house's internal and external plumbing, cars, and boats, Lana can fix them right up. Lynn Sr., until I know who did the crime, you're all doing the time. The sisters minus Lainey complain even more. Lana, entering the bathroom with her father and Big Bertha. Big Bertha coming through. Lincoln, well, my sisters are not doing the time for this crime. I'm gonna find out who the real clogger is, Ace Savvy style. Pulls out his deck and drops it again. Dang it. Me, no Lincoln, we'll find out who that clogger is together. Lincoln, okay Lainey, I know you're not one of the suspects because you only use the bathroom to brush your hair like JD said. Lainey, I have a system. Me, that leaves us with 10 suspects. Lincoln is shuffling a deck of cards and places various cards he put drawings of his sisters on onto his desk. Lincoln, one of you is the perp, but which one? Lucy, comes out of nowhere. Hey guys. Scares Lincoln and Lainey. I might have a tip for you. Lainey, well, what is it? Who? Lincoln interrupts her. Lincoln, really? Suspicious. Wait. Why do you want to help? Lucy, I don't care about being grounded. My life is just an endless mental prison, anyway. Lincoln, so, what have you got? Lucy, Lin has eaten spicy meatball subs for 10 days straight. You know what that does to your digestive system? Lainey, disgusted, don't remind me. Me, ew. Very, Lin likes spicy food like I do. Me, great minds think alike. Lincoln, that's disgusting, but also a lead. I like your instincts, kid. You wanna team up? Lucy, sure. I've got nothing else to do. Besides bear the weight of the world on my shoulders. Lainey, you never cease to amaze us with your unwavering sense of optimism, Lucy. In the kitchen, Lin is indeed eating a meatball sub. Suddenly, Lucy shines a flashlight in her face. Lin, hey. What's with the light? Lincoln, why don't you admit it, Lin? You jammed the John. Lin, I think that new costume is cutting off oxygen to your brain. Lincoln, oh yeah? Then explain this. Dumps discarded sub wrappers on the table. Nobody can eat this many subs and not wreak havoc on the plumbing. Lainey, don't be so hard on your own sister Lincoln. To Lin, please ignore my partner, he tends to be a little hasty. We just want to talk about why the toilet's clogged. Did you make any stops today? Lin, nice try, geniuses, but my favorite roller derby is playing tonight and I never bomb the bowl before the big game. It's bad luck. If I go number 2, we won't be number 1. Lucy, gross. Lainey, going to the bathroom isn't bad luck. Me, you're really superstitious when it comes to sports, huh Lin? Lin, yeah. I know. I can't help it. If you wanna know who plugged the porcelain, why don't you ask Lisa? She keeps a log of all our bathroom habits. Pun intended. Lincoln, of course. Lisa's weird poop study. Let's go see this joker. Holds up the wrong card. Lucy, that's the 2 of diamonds. Lincoln, ugh. Very, keep trying Lincoln. Lisa in Lily's room. Lincoln, I need the file from last night from 1 to 4 am. Lisa, looks for the requested file 1 to 4 am, HMM. It seems to be missing. Me, hey. That's weird. I wonder where it went. Lucy, missing? How convenient. Clearly, you did it. Case closed. Very, let's not jump to conclusions too fast, Lucy. Lisa, oh, please. I haven't used the family lavatory in years. It takes too much time away from my studies. I prefer to use Lily's training potty. Lincoln, well, it looks like your story's clean, but your training potty's not. Lucy, what about Lily? She's always dumping her dirty diapers in the toilet. Lincoln, aha. Slides right into and knocks over Lily's diaper genie and reveals a plethora of pooped padding. Nope. I'd say they're all here. That clears these 2. Lucy, what about Lori? Lincoln, of course. She was so quick to point the finger at me, and you know what they say, she who dodged it, lodged it. Lincoln goes to interrogate Lori. Just then, a stretch and snap sound effect is heard. Lincoln returns revealing that Lori gave him an atomic wedgie to prove her innocence. Lincoln, Lori did not do it. Very, watch this. Very then fired a jet of water from her hand and it smelled like rotten fish and it splashed Lori and soaked her from head to toe. Lori, screams, I'm all wet and I smell horrible. Lainey, wow. Very, I didn't know you have water powers. Very, it's one of my many powers over water. That water I splashed Lori with smells like rotten fish. The smell will linger for a few days. The bathroom, Lana, Lynn Sr. and Big Bertha are searching for the bowl's barricade. Lynn Sr., oh. Big Bertha's got something. Lana, I wanna see. Is it something really grody? Dad hands her the object paper. It's gotta be something bigger than that. Tosses paper out the window, move over, rookie. Some jobs require you to get your hands dirty. Takes over. The paper falls daintily as Clyde makes his way to the loud house. Clyde, singing One-Eyed Jack. One-Eyed Jack. Villains better watch their back. Gets his glasses struck by the paper Lana discarded. Gah. My cry my. Crashes into the van and gets catapulted into the tree in the front yard. Lincoln, better put a pot of cocoa on. We've only got 2 more hours until the convention and 5 more suspects to go. Lainey, I'd like some cocoa. I put a tea kettle of water on the stove and 3 minutes later it was ready. I make 4 cups of cocoa. Lincoln, thanks JD. Lainey, thank you. Lucy, thank you. Very, thanks honey. Their next suspect is Luan. Luan, it wasn't me. I was asleep the whole time and I can prove it. I film myself sleeping in case I say something funny I can use in my act. Video footage shows such an event. Luan, sleep joking. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. Laughs during rimshot. Me, laughs. They cross off Luan and move on to Lenny. Lenny, ooh. You wanna do an interview? Okay. My favorite color is zebra and the secret to a great smile is. They cross off Lenny, who proves to be too dumb to pull off such an act, and move on to Lana. Lana, wish I could take the credit. I've been trying to dam up the dumper for years. They cross off Lana and move on to Lola. Lola, I would never get up in the middle of the night. It disrupts my beauty sleep. They cross off Lola and move on to their final suspect, Luna. Luna, I was at a rock concert, dudes. Lucy, prove it. Luna turns on the TV to a news report of last night's concert where she is shown chasing Mick Swagger on stage. TV Luna, Mick. Wait. I just want a lock of your hair. Lincoln and Lucy are just speechless at Luna's alibi. Lainey, yeah, that's her. She loves that guy. Lucy, okay, that proves it. Me, well her alibi is ironclad. Lincoln, gah. We're running out of time and we've got nothing. Lana, we've got something. Finds the source of the clog. Here's the culprit. Hands it to Lincoln. Lincoln, aha. A break in the case. Sees that it's a book, Princess Pony, the touching true story of a delightful pony who changes the world with her horse sense. Me, that is a really girly book. Lainey, who would read something like that? Lucy, there's only one person who would read this, Lola. Lincoln, that lying scoundrel. Lana, you guys do remember that was just down the toilet, right? Me, very. Lincoln, Lucy and Lainey revile in disgust and go back to Lola. Lincoln kicks the door open only for it to close on his face. He then enters normally. Lincoln, we know you did it, Lola. We found your book in the toilet. Shows evidence. Lola, barf. That is not mine. I may be girly and pink, but I do have standards. Lainey, she's right. Lincoln, convinced. I think she's telling the truth. Lucy, doubtful. I don't. She's sweating more than a vampire in the sun. Me, vampires don't sweat in the sun, Lucy. They burn. The sun will incinerate them. Lucy, never knew about that. But let me take a run at her. Kicks down Lola's tea party table. We know you did it. Admit it. Confess. If you don't tell the truth, your heart will never be set free. Me, I pull Lucy away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, Lucy. Very, just relax, Lucy. Lincoln, holding back an enraged Lucy. Whoa. Easy there, spooky. Lola, looks at Lainey, unfazed from Lucy's outburst. You're cleaning that up. Lainey sighs as she held out a cloth. Lainey went back to her room. The doorbell rings and me, Very and Lincoln answer the door. Lincoln, one-eyed Jack? Clyde, sorry I'm late, Ace. I would have been here sooner, but I was thwarted by this dastardly piece of paper that flew from your bathroom window. Lincoln, looks at paper and sees something familiar. This looks like a page from Princess Pony. If you don't tell the truth, your heart will never be set free. Where have I heard that before? Suddenly realizes those are the exact same words that Lucy told Lola and finds out who the culprit truly is. Lucy. You solved the case, one-eyed Jack. Thanks to you, the city can flush without fear. Clyde does some victory poses. Me, come on inside, Clyde. Well, explain along the way. 5 minutes earlier. Lainey was walking back to her room. But once she got there, she saw Lucy hiding something in the ceiling lamp. Lainey, Lucy? Lucy, Lainey. Lainey, what are you doing? Lucy, nervously checking the bulb in the lamp. Lainey, suspicious. What are you hiding? Lucy, nothing you can prove. Present. Lincoln, kicks the door open. It was you. Lynn Sr., off-screen. Lincoln, stop kicking down the doors. Me, Lincoln, very, and Clyde came in. Lincoln, you're the Princess Pony lover. Lucy, that's absurd. Lincoln, then you won't mind if I search the premises. Searches but fails to find any evidence. Lucy, are you done? Lincoln, I'll be done when I'm notices something on the floor that's an odd shadow. Looks up to the ceiling lamp and finds a clue. Aha! Lisa's missing bathroom files. Lucy, Lynn must have put that there. You've got nothing on me. Just then, her gloomy macabre poster peels off and reveals a Princess Pony poster from behind. Dang it! Lincoln, you've been lying to me this whole time. Why? Me, you might as well come clean, Lucy. Lucy, readjusts macabre poster. I couldn't let our sisters know I read Princess Pony. You know how they are. They'd make fun of me for the rest of my life. Lincoln, so, why do you read it? Lucy, even I need a break from the darkness every now and then. Lincoln, so, how'd it end up in the toilet? Lucy, the bathroom is the only place I can safely read it. Flashes back to last night. Lucy, I was reading it last night. And when I heard someone coming, I panicked. Through her panicking, Lucy tossed the book into the toilet and hid in the bathtub when a groggy Lincoln came by to use the toilet and flushed it. As soon as he left, it gave Lucy the chance to escape and save her secret. End flashback. Me, do you have a sleepwalking problem, Lincoln? Lincoln, not that I know or remember. Lainey, but Lucy, I'd never make fun of you. Why didn't you tell me? Lucy, I'd thought you'd make fun of me like the rest. Lainey, Lucy, I'm your sister. It's basically my job to be there for you. We're supposed to understand each other. Lucy, thanks Lainey. Me, I would never do such a thing to you, Lucy. It's not in my nature. You're one of my best friends, and if you like Princess Pony then that's fine with me. Lainey, me too. Clyde, me too, Lucy. Lincoln, that's great guys, but Lucy, you have to tell everybody. They still think I did it. Lucy, but they'll tease me even worse than they tease you. You can probably handle that, but I can't. Lincoln, I'm about to miss the convention. Either you tell them, or I will. Lucy, admitting defeat. Sigh, I'll tell them. Me, no. We'll all tell them. Downstairs, Lori and Lenny are texting each other. Lola's fixing her hair, Lana's arranging her tools, Lynn's doing push UPS, Lisa's reading, and Luan and Luna are fighting over the TV remote. Lori's in the dining room because she smells like rotten fish. Luan, give it back. Luna, it's mine. Enter Lainey, me, Lincoln, and Very with Lucy, ready to confess. Lucy, guys. Gets their attention and reveals the book. This is what totaled the toilet. Lisa, Princess Pony? The sisters laugh. Lynn, which one of you lame-os does that belong to? Lisa, certainly not me. It's so sickeningly sweet I get a toothache just looking at it. Lenny, terrified at Lisa's exaggeration. Can that really happen? Luan, whoever that belongs to is gonna be the laughing stock of this house. Lori, yeah. They are literally worse than Lincoln. The other sisters laugh some more and Lucy knows she has to face the music. Lucy, actually, the book belongs to me. Luan, Lenny, Lynn, Lana, Lola, Lisa, Lori, and Luna, flabbergasted you? Me, there's a reason for it. Just let her explain. Lucy explained her reasons why the toilet clogged up. Lynn Sr. came in and was saddened by her confession. Lucy, just finishing her confession and there you have it. I didn't want to tell you because I was afraid you would all laugh at me. Lynn, Luce, I would never laugh at you. We share the same room. Lynn Sr., Lucy, I would never laugh at my little dark angel. Everyone has their own hidden hobbies. Lori, that's right, Lucy. Some of us have stuff we want to keep hidden. Me, even if they are extremely girly. Lynn Sr., well, you're all officially ungrounded. The other sisters cheer and celebrate their freedom. Lynn Sr., why is Lori in the dining room away from you guys? Very, Lori gave Lincoln an atomic wedgie as he was interrogating her and I used my water powers and drenched her with water that smells like rotten fish. Lenny, Luna, Luan, Lynn, Lola, and Lily, ew. Lana, cool. Lisa, it's true fellow siblings. Myself, Lucy, Lainey, Lincoln and Lily witnessed Very firing H2O down the hall at Lori. Me, it's also payback for Lola gathering everyone to tease Lincoln about his costume. Lynn Sr., well that's not nice. Lola, you are grounded for a week. Lola roared in anger and went up to her room. Me, Very, Lincoln and Clyde went to the comic book convention and got his book signed. Lincoln also won a special contest for having the best Ace Savvy costume and he got a medal and an official Ace Savvy deck of cards. The same thing with Clyde for the best One-Eyed Jack costume. Later that night in Lincoln's room. Lincoln, perfects the card trick, I did it. Me, all right. I knew you could do it. Enter Lucy with something in her hands. Lucy, hey Lincoln. Lincoln jumps and screams, I'm glad you guys all had fun at the convention and congratulations on winning that contest. Lincoln, thanks Lucy. Lucy, I have something for you. Lucy hands Lincoln her own comic book that she made and we see that it has a lot of dark images. Me, Lucy, this is really good. Have you ever thought about making your own comic books? Lucy, it's not really my thing. But thank you. Outside Lincoln's room. Lucy's break from darkness was over and Lainey went back to your room, knowing that the mystery was finally solved. Lynn, ecstatic woohoo. My team did it. We're number 1. Feels intestinal distress, ooh, time for number 2. Hurries to the bathroom. Lana, Dad, I think we're gonna need Big Bertha again. The end. My 6th fanfiction is complete. Very has lots of powers that use water. She has cosmic hydrokinesis. She can fly too. The next story is gonna be good but it's gonna take some time for me to think about it, so until then, this is JD signing off. Chapter 9 Change of Heart. It starts in the Loud House dining room. Lincoln is reading a book and having some carrot sticks. I am reading today's newspaper and eating potato chips. Lainey is reading a book and eating apple slices, and Very is reading a book and eating some celery sticks. Lincoln vacuums a carrot stick in his mouth right when doorbell rings. Lori, on the phone. Whitney, wait till you see my new shoes. They will literally blow your mind. She opens the door and it turns out to be Clyde, who is struck by her beauty. Clyde, nervously infatuated. LL. Lori? Me, senses what's to come. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Clyde gets a nosebleed which spills on Lori's shoes, making her scream so loud the crows fly away, and faints. Me and Lainey grab Clyde before he falls to the floor. Lori, aggravated. Ugh. Never mind, Whitney. Hangs up. Guys, this is the 4th pair of shoes Clyde's ruined this month. Me, I'm sorry, Lori. But he can't help it when he's around you. Very, how many nosebleeds has Clyde gotten over the month? Series of flashbacks of all the other pairs Clyde ruined. First, Lincoln and Clyde are reading comics in his room. Enter Lori with the laundry basket. Lori, Lincoln, do you have any laundry? Clyde, sees Lori. LL. Lori? Nosebleeds and gets her shoes ruined, making her scream. Next, the boys and Lainey are looking in the fridge for a snack and take out a dish with Lori right behind them. Lori, hey, you'd better not eat all the leftover gazpacho. Clyde, nervous. LL. Lori? Starts acting like a robot. System overload. Does not compute. System overload. Does not compute. System shutting down. His shutdown knocks the gazpacho out of Lincoln's hand and lands on Lori's shoes. Lori, gah. Now, Lori is in Vanzilla. Lori, Mom, Dad, I'm off to practice. Notices Clyde in there for some reason, startled. Clyde? What are you even doing here? Clyde, shaking. LL. Lori? His nose blood squirts right onto her shoes. Lori just bangs her head on the steering wheel's horn. End flashbacks as they put Clyde on the chair. Lincoln, maybe you should try wearing red shoes. Sees Lori growling at him, scared. Right. Bad idea, Lincoln. Me, roars like a bear, sorry Lori. You were growling like a wolf. One of my favorites by the way. Lori, ugh. I just wish Clyde could act normal around me. Leaves. Lori comes back briefly. Lori, thanks for the compliment JD. Me, you're welcome, Lori. Clyde, Comes to so do I, my sweet angel. So do I. Opens a locket of a picture of a startled Lori. But how am I supposed to act normal around such a beautiful, flawless? Starts nosebleeding again. Lincoln, shoves carrot sticks up his friend's nose. Don't worry, buddy. We'll figure something out. Lainey, you got to calm down when you're around Lori, Clyde. Clyde, I know, Lainey. But it's hard. Very, maybe one of Lincoln's other sisters knows how to help Clyde. Mr. Grouse, from outside, talking to Lenny. Dang blast it. Eberhardt's dog went number 2 on my lawn again. Lenny, try doing what I do, Mr. Grouse. I'll name all 40 states, and by the time I'm done, I've forgotten why I was mad. Mr. Grouse, well, actually, it's 48. But I'll give it a try. Starts naming them in alphabetical order: Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California. Lincoln had watched it from the window. Lincoln, actually, Clyde, I may know someone who can help you. Cut to Lenny in the living room. Lenny, sure. What do you need my help with? Clyde, stammering LLLL. Lenny, lemons? Me, no. Clyde, LLLL. Lenny, leggings? Lenny, no. Clyde, LLLLL. Lenny, of course. Loofahs. Well, first of all, natural fibers are the way to go. Lincoln, he's talking about Lori. Lenny, oh. She doesn't use a loofah. Whispering that's why she has back knee. Lincoln, me, Lainey and very face palm. Clyde, no. I want to learn how to act normal around her, or at least just stop bleeding on her shoes. Lenny, have you tried shoving carrot sticks up your nose? Clyde, yes. And breadsticks, and pretzel rods, and corn dogs, which you really need to let cool down first. Me, ouch. Lenny, well, no worries. I know other ways to help you. Takes Clyde. Later, Lori peeks her head from the second floor and sees Lincoln and me playing video games. Lori, Lincoln, is Clyde still here? This is literally my last pair of wearable shoes. Lincoln, don't worry about Clyde. He's hanging out with Lenny. Me, and Very and Lainey are going to be with them. Lori, really? From the kitchen, Lenny and Clyde are laughing. Lori peeks in to see it. Clyde, oh, Lenny. Lori's thoughts, Lenny and Clyde? That's weird. Outside, Lori is practicing her golf swing. Lori, narrating to herself, if Lori Loud can sink this 4-footer, she'll literally win the Masters. Lynn, heads up. A frisbee comes by and Lori ducks and swings. Lana and Lynn laugh and chase after their disc. The golf ball lands right next to the cellar window. Clyde, inside the basement, and if I don't get a nosebleed, I'm usually doing this. Does his robot impression system overload? Does not compute. Mimics power down. Lainey, usually JD snaps him out of it with a snap of his fingers. Lori witnesses it. Lori's thoughts, I only thought Clyde acted like an awkward robot around me. The frisbee hits Lori. Lori, oof. Falls into a hole. Lucy, holding a shovel, do you mind? This grave is spoken for. Lana notices what happened and sheepishly leaves. Lori, on her phone, Carol did what? Hang on, Whitney. I literally need chips for this story. Lenny and Clyde are in the kitchen. Lenny, so, when somebody makes me nervous, I just stare at their left ear and recite my ABCs. Clyde, got it. Great tip. Writes it down. Lynn, from outside, heads up. The frisbee flies into the kitchen and hits Clyde in the nose. Clyde, ow. Starts bleeding from his nostrils and covers it up. Lainey, Clyde, are you all right? Clyde, yeah. Lori enters giggling and sees them and hides. Lenny, with blood on her shoes, my shoes. Lori had seen it. Lori's thoughts, now he's getting nosebleeds on her shoes? Lori gasps, this can only mean one thing, Clyde likes Lenny. Lori, jubilant, I'm free. I'm free. Gasps with joy and runs to Vanzilla. Oh, I am going shoe shopping. Drives off. Back in the kitchen, Very grabs an ice bag for Clyde. Very, here you go, Clyde. Clyde, thanks very. Later, Lori returns with new shoes. Lenny gets a call and answers. Lenny, oh, hi, Clyde. What a nice surprise. Lori's thoughts, oh, poor Lenny. I wouldn't want to be in her shoes. Literally. Ooh. Lori, that was good. Lenny, thanks for the shoe cleaning supplies. It was totes sweet of you. You're the most thoughtful person I've ever met, Clyde. Lori looks at some gifts Clyde gave her in the past. Lori's thoughts, well, I will give him that. He is pretty thoughtful. A series of flashbacks of her receiving those gifts is shown. First, there's a telescope with a note on it and she reads it. Lori's thoughts, congratulations. A new star has been named after you, Lori Alice. Lori looks into the telescope and an arrow points to the star in question. Clyde falls out. Clyde, whoa. Thudsoof. Next flashback takes place in winter where Clyde has made a literal snow angel that looks like Lori, but Charles runs up to it to pee on it. Clyde, Charles, no. Not on my snow angel. The next flashback shows Lori coming home defeated in a golf game. She finds a teddy bear on the steps and reads the note on it. You may have lost your golf tournament, but you'll never lose my heart. Lori presses the bear. Teddy bear, I love you forever. Lori doesn't like it very much. End flashbacks. She presses the bear again. Teddy bear, I love you forever. Breaks down, ER. Pops an eye. Lori's thoughts, gasps, what am I thinking? I have to get Clyde back. Downstairs, me, Lincoln, Clyde and Lenny are all playing video games together and Lainey and Barry are reading books. Enter Lori with a pitcher. Lori, oh, hey, guys. Just wondered if anyone wanted some lemonade. Me, no thank you Lori. I'm good. Her very presence puts Clyde in a paranoid state as he tries to act normal. Lori, confused Clyde? Lincoln, ooh. I'll take some. Lori, angrily get your own. Tosses glass aside. Clyde relaxes. Lenny, great job, Clyde. You were in the same room as Lori and no nosebleed. Me, good job, Clyde. Clyde, yeah. Your ABC's trick really worked. Lenny, it always does, unless you have to go past the letter P cause then it gets really hard. Okay, now let's work on the next step, eye contact. The sun is blazing, but Lori is wearing a wintry scarf. Lori, BRR. Boy it is chilly today. So glad I have this cozy scarf Clyde made me. Lincoln, it's 85 degrees, and you're sweating. Lori, growls like a lion at Lincoln, sweetly to Clyde. Clyde, wherever did you learn to be such a great knitter? Me, roars like a leopard, great lion roar, Lori. Lori, thanks JD. You've done all sorts of animal sounds. Me, not to brag, but predatory animals are my specialty. Clyde stares at Lori, holds his breath, and runs back inside. Lenny, it worked? Clyde, exhales yup. I just held my breath, like you said. Lenny, great. You're ready for the final step, conversation. But that one we'll need to train for. Clyde, just give me a moment. Hyperventilates into his paper bag. Clyde's house. Clyde, petrified. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. Lincoln, knocks on one of the support beams, acting. Oh, someone's at the door. Who could it be? Why, it's my eldest sister, Lori. Enter Lenny dressed like Lori. Lenny, Lori impression OMG. Bobby, texting, literally. I am holding my laughter in. Unbeknownst to them, the real Lori is coming over with a comic. Lori's thoughts, Clyde can ignore the lemonade and the scarf, but this limited edition Ace Savvy comic will definitely do the trick. Clyde, shaking HHH hi, Lori. HHH how's it going? Lenny, super job, Clyde. Me, great job, buddy. Lincoln, yeah. You sounded totally natural. Clyde, thanks. Shows an ice pack under his shirt. The ice pack was a great idea. Removes it. It really kept me distracted, though I can't feel my belly button. Lori approaches the door. Lenny, this has been totes fun. You're such a great guy, Clyde. Clyde, thanks, Lenny. And may I say, you've never looked more beautiful. Lenny, oh, Clyde. Giggles. Lori, tosses the comic and growls that does it. In the bathroom, Lori is changing her appearance to look more like Lenny. Lori's thoughts, so, Clyde likes the way Lenny looks? Fine. I can look like Lenny. She tries brushing her hair, but the brush snaps to her annoyance. Outside, her sisters are waiting impatiently and demand that she come out. Lori, opens the door. Leave me alone. I'm busy. The other sisters gasp at the sight of the firstborn. Lynn, why do you look like Lenny's messed up twin? Lori, because I'm trying to win Clyde back. Luan, win him back? He's obsessed with you. Lori, no. He's obsessed with Lenny now. But not for long. Lana, why do you even care? Lucy, yet. You hide when he comes over and throw his gifts in the trash. Luan, you use his homemade cookies as doorstops. Lori, well, yes, but... Lola, do you like Clyde now? Lori, of course not. Lana, well, then why are you trying to win him back? Lori, I just need him to like me. Now stop asking questions. I know what I'm doing. Goes back in the bathroom, takes a look in the mirror, realizes and sighs. What am I doing? Lori's thoughts, you're trying to win back Clyde. Now stop farting around and straighten that hair. Lori, no, I don't need to win Clyde back. I need to apologize to him. Lori's thoughts, don't be a fool. Lori, shove it. I'm not listening to you anymore. The other sisters except Lola slowly inch away from hearing Lori talk to herself. Lola, uncomfortable. I don't think I need to tinkle after all. Back at Clyde's house, Clyde steps out with confidence. Lenny, okay, Clyde, your training is complete. You ready to go have a normal conversation with Lori? Clyde, you know it. Holds up a fish from his shirt. I just hope this frozen salmon takes longer to melt than that ice pack did. Clyde salutes to his trainer. She and her brother give him a thumbs up and he makes his way to Lori. Lori steps out of the bathroom and sighs. Clyde is being followed by a pack of cats who smell the salmon. Clyde, nervous nice kitties. He sheepishly smiles and runs screaming with the cats in pursuit. Lori descends the stairs and Clyde approaches the door. Lori opens it and sees Clyde standing on the step. Lori, Clyde. I was just on my way to see you. There's something I really wanted to tell you. First, I wanted to apologize for never appreciating how kind and thoughtful you are. And second, I want to thank you for making me feel so good about myself all these years. You're a special guy, Clyde, and literally anyone would be lucky to be your crush. She hugs him, and this causes his nostrils to bleed all over her shoes, much to her fright. Lincoln catches his unconscious friend. Lincoln, Lori, what happened? They bring Clyde to the sofa. Lori, I don't know. I was just telling Clyde that I'm okay with him liking Lenny now, and... Lincoln, what are you talking about? He doesn't like Lenny. Lori, but I saw them in the kitchen. He got a nosebleed all over her shoes. Lincoln, yeah, because he got hit in the nose. Me, Lynn's frisbee hit him in the face and Very grabbed him an ice bag. Lori, well, why was he acting like a robot with her? Very, he was just showing us what happens when he's around you. Lori, but I was just over at his house. I heard him say she was beautiful. Lenny, because Lenny was dressed like you. Lori, what? Why were they doing all this? Lincoln, because Lenny was helping Clyde learn to act normal around you, just like you wanted. Me, yeah, and we were trying to help him. Lori, so, he never stopped having a crush on me? We shake our heads no, and Lori looks at Clyde with joy. Lori's thoughts, ha! I knew it. Lori, no you didn't. Lincoln, disturbed, who are you talking to? Lori, no one. Enter Lenny still in her Lori costume. Lenny, oh, no. Poor Clyde. Clyde suddenly comes to and sees the real Lori and Lenny in her costume. Clyde, nervously infatuated TTT2 Loris? Goes into robot mode system overload. EEOO. I snap my fingers and Clyde returns to normal. Clyde, thanks, JD. Lori, amazed, Wow. That literally works. Very, Lenny, you can take off your Lori costume now. Lenny, okay. Lenny changes back into her normal appearance. Lenny, boy, this has been one strange day. Me, you said it, Lenny. The end. My 8th fanfiction is complete. I wanted to do this before not aloud, but I got ahead of myself. Also, I'm sorry if my different version didn't turn out like you had expected it to. But don't worry. It's all trial and error. Until next time, JD signing off. Lainey belongs to King Hammer Publishing on.